Welcome, air signs, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekend love message for weekends commencing Friday the 11th of November through to Sunday the 13th of November 2022. On the left hand side will be your crowning message cards, and on the right hand side your crowning wisdom message cards. So let's jump straight in and have a look and see what your overarching crowning messages are for the weekend ahead. My angel, oh wow, okay. So, we've got cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay, beautiful. And then we have elephant spirit, learn from the past. Okay, so air signs, we are entering a very powerful portal on Friday, which is the 11th of November 2022, which is an 11-11-22 portal. Now, the significance with 11-11, many of us that know 11-11 associate it very much with twin flame connections, but the 11 represents, it's a master number, and it does represent light within. So when you have 11-11, it's almost like the two energies of divine light within two souls coming together, hence the twin flame. But also with the year that we're in, 2022 is also a master number, which is a very sacred number, a divine number, and it evokes peace. So what's really significant with this portal that's happening on Friday, the 11th of the 11th, 22, is that we're all of us, the collective, are being guided to connect within, to connect with our heart space, our light, the divinity that is within, and to bring about peace. It's divine's way of letting us know that peace starts from within, so that we can then radiate that out. Okay, also with 11-11, when you add up those numbers, it brings us to 4, and 4 is all about grounding, being grounded. For many of you, what I was picking up through the meditation of this reading for you is that you may need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to love, the bigger picture when it comes to life, your life purpose, your life path. For many of you with cow spirit, you guys are leveling up, you are blossoming. There is like an abundance of miracles that are endless. And if you can see that bigger picture, taking a different perspective on love, on life, on your spiritual journey, the miracles become endless. You begin to see things from a very, very different perspective. And that is the transformation that many of you will go through during this portal, and you will go throughout the weekend, and as we follow the lunar cycle throughout November. Okay, with elephant spirit, learn from the past, many of you're being guided to, as you connect with your heart space, particularly during this really powerful portal of 11-11-22, many of you, there may be a different perspective that you will have on love, a different perspective that you have on your life. And for many of you, it's about taking the learnings of the past, okay, and applying it in the present, in the here and now, to help you co-create the future that you want for your life, that you want in love, that you want on your spiritual journey. It's time to learn from the past. So if you're in a situation where you're not in a relationship, or the relationship that you're in is not moving forward, or there's a disagreement or a disalignment, what you may not be seeing because you're not operating from your heart space is that the miracles are abundance. There's growth there. And so as you connect with your heart space and you just surrender to your heart, surrender to the divinity that is within you, many of you will see a pattern or a learning of the past that is giving you wisdom, knowledge for the future, okay? And that is part of the transformation. Many of you, what you will be blessed with this weekend, and particularly during the 11/11 portal, is a gift within your heart space. Because those of you that I'm connecting with, it feels as if you are very connected to divine spirit universe and you are extremely blessed, but you may not be seeing that right now. And that's why it's really important for you to drop into your heart space. Don't overthink things, but feel and listen with your heart. Listen to your intuition and nurture that spiritual light within, so that you can then go on and nurture others. Many of you, you're being guided that it's time for you to come out of the darkness and to let your light shine, because for some reason I'm picking up that you are supposed to shine. We're all supposed to shine, but air signs for you in particular, there's something I almost feel quite divine from those that I'm connecting to right now, that you're supposed to share that divinity, that light, that radiance with the collective. All right. With regards to a love connection, I'm picking up either somebody around you is very either young in years, or they are young on their spiritual journey. They may want to talk to you. They may want to, I don't know, offer some guidance, or they may be important in some way of your spiritual journey, but it feels as if this person isn't the greatest of communicators. And so therefore it feels, in particular, as this is a love reading, you're being guided that the way that you're going to see the endless miracles of this connection is by learning from the past, of where maybe you have dealt with relationships from your headspace, and the learning is actually to come from your heart space. And if this person isn't the greatest of communicators, or there's a language barrier or a blockage of some sort when it comes to communication, you, by connecting with your heart space, will feel and you will hear the message of maybe how they feel or what they want to talk to you about or offer. All right. Okay, so you guys have got 2 cards. So we've got Spirit Bear of 396 hertz and Dakinti of Infinite Light. Okay, Dakini of Infinite Light. Now, what I am picking up, the bear is all, I feel that the bear is that you are loved. Okay, greatly loved. And it reminds me a little bit of that grounding energy of divine, that you're very protected. So as I said, many of you that I'm connecting with, I feel that this real divinity about your energy that I'm picking up, it's because you are quite heavily protected. Okay, and the divine, the Dakini of Infinite Light is again guiding you to connect with your heart space, so that divine spirit universe can work in you, through you, and around you. Let me just have a look and read the descriptions that come with these cards. So the first one is Bear Spirits. Okay, so Bear Spirit. So it says, you are being healed Oh, wow. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. So what I was saying in terms of you guys, what I was picking up is that you don't need to be in the darkness anymore. It is really time for your light to shine, and it may require for you to come out of your headspace and to listen with your heart so that you can see a different perspective in life, in love, your soul journey. And what you will find is that miracles, there is abundance, there is endless opportunity of learning, of knowledge, of wisdom to help you move forward, of where your heart, where your soul wants you to be. The frequency of 396 hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. So again, that's what I was picking up with the bear spirit. Many of you, it's like you're being guided to nurture that divine light within, and know that you are protected. It is the heart. Oh wow, look at this. It is the heart frequency of the universal mother protecting her young, deflecting negativity and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. I don't think I could have said that in any other way. You are very protected, air signs, and it's like Mother Earth is protecting you. It's trying to get you out of your mind and it definitely into your heart space. And whatever pained you, made you feel guilty, made you feel not worthy or not enough, you're being guided to see the bigger picture, because those are lessons of the past. They're not who you are now, and they don't need to manifest into your future. And that is the greatest learning of past experiences that I feel is the key message for you, air signs. Now let's have a look at Dakini of infinite light. So it says, seek and you shall find. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart. But remember, it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, but do trust in a greater guiding wisdom and work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help from enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now. So it almost feels as if you are being cracked open. If you have hidden yourself, your light, it's time for you to shine. It's time to recognize that your heart space, the divinity within you, it's like you're being gifted with a transformation, a change, so that you can be blessed and you can then go on and bless others. It's very interesting that it was saying here about being open to find teachers and teachings which feel pure in your heart. Do you remember I was picking up whoever you're connecting with? Either they are coming in to give you a gift of some sort of teaching through the experience that you are having with that person. They may not be the greatest of communicators for some of you, but the gift that they are blessing your heart with is something that I feel you already have the knowledge and the wisdom from the past to be able to translate that gift, to see the connection in from a different perspective. And I feel that that is what opens you up to endless miracles. Okay. So the Dakini, let me just let you know, this is a supernatural feminine being who inspires spiritual practices, guides one to actualize siddhis or spiritual abilities, and teaches the inner path of awakening. She protects us from negativities and restores our vital energies. She teaches us how to act with wisdom. So there are some key words coming up for you. Wisdom, teaching, learning from the past. And it all seems to be encapsulated by you dropping into your heart space so that you can see the bigger picture, basically, of your life purpose, of whoever you are connecting with. All right, so air signs, if this message is resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really does help to push this video out to other air signs. It also enables you to get those notifications of when I'm uploading new messages. And of course, it does help to support the channel. So I thank you in advance for your support and encouragement. Existing subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for all of your support, encouragement and donations. It's really appreciated, and I really do hope that you all get something useful and meaningful out of this weekend's reading. Okay, let's get into your main love messages. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Weekends commencing Friday the 11th of November through to Sunday the 13th of November 2022. What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Gemini, Libra and Aquarius that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me. Thank you. All right. Let's start with our Gemini energies. Oh, well, first card out, the Two of Swords. All right. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Thank you. And then we have the Chariot. Beautiful. All right. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Weekend. Oh, thank you. And then we've got the 10 of Wands. So you can see with the Two of Swords, whoever you are connecting with, Gemini, they want to talk to you about something, but don't know how to initiate it. Let's continue. We'll get into more detail in a moment. Let's focus on Libra, please. My angels and thank you. Oh wow, Libra, well, you are connecting with your twin flame, Two of Cups. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Weekend commencing Friday the 11th. Thank you. And oh wow, we've got the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. And Aquarius, please. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Weekends commencing. Thank you. We've got the Page of Cups. Thank you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And one more, please, my angels and spirit guides of the divine. Please, can you tell me, how does the soulmates of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Weekend commencing Friday, the 11th of November through to Sunday the 3rd. Thank you. And we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, air signs, if you want to go to your respective readings, please click on the link down below. It will take you straight to your message. Right now, we're going to focus on the beautiful energy of our Geminis. Okay, so Geminis, we've got the 2 of Swords, the Chariot and the 10 of Wands. So Gemini, your main card is cross-pollinate. So it feels as if you're being guided, that you may be, how can I put it? You may be moving experiences that you've had from the past and basically cross-pollinating it, bringing it into the future. You're being guided to learn from the past. Many of you are feeling burdened, or there is something that is burdening you. I feel that you can put that burden down, because the Chariot is coming in with victory over some deep healing. So many of you, if you are drawing upon negative experiences from the past and you are cross-pollinating it into this relationship, that's what I feel that you're being guided to look at the bigger picture, because the connection is definitely protected. You are protected. You're being guided. You can put down the burdens of the past, learn from it, and drop into your heart space, so that divine spirit universe can remove any negativity that is burdening you, so that you can see the miracles, the endless miracles in this connection, because there's deep healing and victory from that healing. With the 2 of Swords, whoever you are connecting with, they do want to initiate a conversation, or they're at a crossroads to talk about something, but it feels as if though they don't know how to bring up the topic, or they don't want to rock the apple cart with you. You also could be dealing with a Cancerian, or you could have Cancer in your chart. It feels as if like there were differences between the 2 of you, or you weren't aligned on something, or you might even be in different locations, like not living together. With the Death card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio in your chart, but it's letting us know that this person is going through a transformation of maybe having the courage to see things from a different perspective with you, but they're being patient with Temperance, trying to balance out their emotions. So it feels as if this person is going to kind of, I want to say, have the courage to come forward to speak to you about something. And it feels that as you drop into your heart space and surrender something that is burdening you, that I feel your message is coming in, that you don't need to be burdened by that, because whatever this person has got to say, it's almost like it's going to be a blessing. It's going to be a gift to you in some way, because they've gone through some sort of transformation, or they're wanting to say something to transform this connection with you. But right now they're being very patient to balance out their emotions. You also could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your chart. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify, how does the soulmates of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards, thank you. Yeah, whoever you are connecting with, this 11/11/22 portal that is opening up on Friday, it feels as if this person is surrendering to the connection with you, wanting to heal, transform the connection in some way, possibly because they just see that the connection with you is endless. It's almost like they've grown, they've transformed, they've seen the connection from a different perspective. They may also, I mean, the 9 of Wands, it feels as if and we're seeing, you know, dark and light. Here, the dark and light, it feels as if this person, they themselves may be coming out of the darkness into the light. It's almost as if there's something that is ignited in them. They may be guided to not let their feelings or their emotions of what their heart really feels for you to be dimmed any further. They've gone through a transformation. Many of you who you're connecting with, they may even be going through a spiritual awakening, and they may teach that to you or bring that gift to you by surrendering to the connection with you. And it feels as if they may know that you might be a little bit guarded, or they may be a little bit guarded to have this conversation. It almost feels as if, you know, when you go through a real aha moment, a real miracle that you can't really explain or articulate, it's almost as if it has to have come from divine spirit universe, one's higher self. It's almost as if this person wants to talk to you about that experience, maybe even talk to you about a real transformation of their emotions that they've needed to balance out. And it's almost like they want to share that with you. It's almost as if they've come out very victorious from a spiritual awakening. With the Judgment card, you guys are getting a second chance with this person, and you are being called to restore the connection in some way, to put down any burdens of the past, learn from them, yes, but drop into your heart space and let go and release any negativity and welcome basically only light and love. Thank you. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. You've got a new beginning in love with this person, but it also represents that you've got a new beginning in love for self. With the Ace of Cups, what I love about this card is whatever is going on in your human self or your human experience, on a soul level, the two of you love each other unconditionally, and it feels as if that is what you're being guided to drop into your heart space, to see, to feel. You are all in your head at the moment. This is mental torture, the Eight of Swords. You're being guided to come out of your head and drop into your heart space, to feel your way through this connection. You don't need to be burdened by it because you're overthinking it. You're being guided to restore this connection through love, through your heart space, because this person has gone through a major transformation, and it feels as if they are gifting you with knowledge, with wisdom, with something that I feel that is going to enlighten you. And all of a sudden, seeing things from a different perspective opens up miracles, abundance that is absolutely endless for you. And it's because you are being protected. The connection is being protected. Okay, let's have a look. And we've got, oh, look at that. Do you know what? Geminis, I never noticed that before, but there's the Gemini symbol right there. I hope you can see that okay. the little symbol there. So it's definitely you that is being guided to come out of your heart space, sorry, out of your head space and go into your heart space. That for many of you is where you're going to get clarity, transformation, seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, let's get your advice cards. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your advice messages for Gemini? Sun, moon, rising, thank you. Your first card, wow, look at that, guys. New beginnings. From chaos comes calm. The chaos right now is in your mind. If you drop into your heart space, particularly with the 11-11-22 portal, there's a reconciliation. There is a rebirth, a redemption, a second chance, a new beginning out of the chaos of your mind by stepping into your heart. There is calm, there is peace. There is no need to hold on to burdens of the past, only the wisdom and the learning. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your advice messages for the collective of Gem? Thank you and thank you. And then we have destiny. It is not in the stars, but in yourself. So you're being guided that your destiny and your path and your spiritual awakening, your miracles that are endless are already within you. Yeah. It may not be in the stars. It may not be in overthinking. It may not be basically wherever you are looking for answers. It feels as if it's saying that this new beginning, your destiny is within you. If you can come out of your headspace and into your heart, operate from a place of love. And then we have replenish. Oh, we've got another card. We've got replenish. The sun will rise and we will try again. That is the judgment card. It's almost as if you're being guided that this replenish, the sun is coming out. There's a new beginning. Where there was chaos in this connection, there's a major transformation that's going on with this person, which I feel is going to almost imprint on you if you can come out of your headspace. The sun will rise again. There is a new beginning. There is hope. There is redemption. There is a second chance. Because the destiny that you want for yourself with this person is within you. You just have to connect with the divinity within you to see it, to see the endless miracles. And then we've got singularity. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. So for many of you, those of you that I'm connecting with, you are very connected to divine. You are very protected. If you imagine Mother Earth as Spirit Bear coming in, protecting you as her young, okay, trying to eliminate all negativity, all pain, all burden, all overthinking, and encouraging you to connect with your heart space, the infinite light within you. That is your breakthrough. That is your new beginning, and that is where your destiny will unfold and bring with it miracles that are endless. And in love, there's somebody around you that's gone through or going through a massive awakening with this connection, surrendering to this connection with you. Victory after deep healing, okay? I'm going to leave that there for you, Geminis. If it resonates, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. Let's move over to our beautiful Libras now. Okay, so Libras for you, we've got the Two of Cups, the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that the intro message really resonated for you, Libras, okay? your card, it says, is all about balance, which we know that with the scales, but it feels as if you're being guided to learn from the past. Many of you, with the Page of Pentacles, it's almost like you want to have a conversation, maybe a serious conversation with whoever you are connecting with, but you're really thinking about it. You may be really thinking about it. Is it a good move to have that conversation? Now, what I'm picking up for many of you, learning from the past, I feel like you're being guided to come out of your head. So, for example, Libra, you like balance, okay? You know, if there's a problem, let's balance it out. Let's talk about it. Let's come to a harmonious solution, okay? Now, maybe over talking is something that you're being guided to learn from. Have you engaged in conversations and actually that conversation turned out not to go in your favor? It unbalanced you. It made the situation worse. I feel that you're being guided. If you want to have a serious conversation, come out of your headspace, learn from the past of, dare I say it, over talking, over communicating, and drop into your heart space to balance out whatever it is you're thinking, to see a bigger picture, to see a different perspective, to get more balance. And as you do that, this is the sun, this is victory, this is abundance, this is you leveling up. Because whoever you're connecting with is your twin flame. It feels as if this person doesn't want to let you go. It feels as if they are very entwined. The two of you may be very sensitive to one another spiritually. It feels that they want to give and receive love equally. They see the connection is abundant, happy, prosperous. But maybe there's something that you want to have a serious conversation about, that you're really thinking. I feel that you're being guided to look at the bigger picture, and anything that you want to talk about, if it's going to bring about a low vibrational or a negative topic, okay, maybe you are fearing the connection, or you're feeling insecure, or you're out of balance, and by talking you want to get into balance and be harmonious. I feel like you're being guided that talking may not be the answer. The answer may be to drop into your heart space, to feel the energy of this person. Because I was picking up for all of the air signs that whoever you guys are connecting with, they may want to have a conversation, or they know that there is a conversation that needs to be had, but they aren't they're not the most greatest of communicators. So therefore, it feels as if by really understanding this person and really understanding this connection, it's like you're not going to do it through talking with them. You're going to do it by feeling and listening to your heart space. And when you do that, it's like your heart, your intuition will guide you. That light within you is going to enable you to see a bigger picture of how this person is feeling. They don't want to let you go. They want to give equally, receive equally. They see nothing but abundance, victory, happiness. And that is where you will get your happiness, abundance, by actually listening with your heart, rather than engaging in a big, deep conversation, when actually it's like Divine Spirit is saying, you just need to surrender to your heart. All the answers are there. The balance is there. And that is where all the miracles are endless. Absolutely. This person does want to talk to you, but they're not the greatest of communicators. something has gone on in this connection, or whoever you're connecting with, and they just want to put it behind them and move forward. They want to put the past behind them, and you are being guided to learn from the past. So Libras, I throw the question to you: when you have been in challenging situations, maybe with this person or past connections, rather than taking time out, resting, breathing, connecting with your heart space before you engage in that conversation, like, if you didn't do that, did the connection or the conversation not go in your favor? If that is ringing true for you, you're being guided to learn from that. It may not be the time to talk. This is a time to listen to your heart. And because this person is showing up as your twin flame, you'll get all the answers that you need. And this person is waiting. They're waiting. I feel, it almost feels as if they're waiting for the right opportunity to have a conversation. And if they're not the greatest of communicators, they may be waiting for you to feel the love that they have for you. Leo is popping out here, and this is the major arcana for Leo. So you could be dealing with Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. I was just seeing if there's any symbols in here. I use these cards all the time, Libra, and for some reason, as I'm doing these readings this evening, I'm seeing symbols popping up in the cards that I've never seen before, which is interesting for me as a reader, because obviously I'm, you know, paying attention to what I am delivering to you guys, and I'm trying to step more into my heart space to do these readings rather than my head space. Your next message, yeah, the Devil card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart. It feels as if either this person feels that you are coming towards them with a serious conversation that actually is going to rock the apple cart. It's going to be negative in some form or another, or a low vibration. That's why they're waiting before they speak to you. I feel that, to be honest with you, if that's how they, because that devil's coming towards them, if you refrain from having some sort of serious conversation that you want to have, it feels as if, learn from the past, because where you've tried to do that, it didn't work out for you. It's like, that's what's going to happen if you have that serious conversation this weekend. Whereas if you stop, breathe, connect with the light, the divinity within you, the gift is going to be to disconnect from what you normally always do. And that is communicate, talk, to bring harmony, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. But it feels as if this weekend you're being guided to see things from a different perspective. All right. And look at that, the page of, oh God, the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords is all about you wanting to talk about something, to clear something up. It's come in reverse. It's like you're being guided. Whatever you've got to say to this person, it's not going to go in your favor. So therefore, it's like, it's not the time this weekend to talk about something serious with this person. The the Page of Swords could be something that you, and this might be why you're looking at that penny. It's like you're doubting whether or not, or you're thinking about this serious conversation that you want to have, but because you want to clear something up, right, with that face up, but because it's face down, As you step into or drop into your heart space and connect with the light within you, the divinity within you, where your success comes from is that you doubt. It's like Libra, it's like your heart will tell you, if you listen to your heart, that actually you doubt that having this conversation is going to yield a positive result. So like those of you that I'm connected with, your heart, if you can connect with your heart space and come out of your head space for a minute, your heart, your intuition will tell you that having a serious conversation with this person is going to either create fear, anxiety, a low vibrational energy, which may pull this person back even further from having a conversation. The next card, we look at that, the Ten of Swords. Let me see what the next one is. Look at that, the Four of Coins. Right, so the Ten of Swords. Look, you guys so want to have this talk. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is fear, confusion, scared, yeah, like maybe you felt that you were stabbed in the back by this person and you want to clear it up. It's in reverse. It's like, so the Ten of Swords in reverse is recovery, okay? Recovery from confusion, recovery from anything negative which Spirit Bear is trying to protect you from. It's recovery of saying something regretful. It's recovery of actually by not saying or bringing up that topic, because your heart is, if you listen to your heart, it's gonna tell you that, it's gonna make you doubt having that conversation is gonna bring recovery. So that's why you're being guided, that your victory, your success, your abundance, your happiness is almost by not having a conversation. Yeah, that's what brings about recovery. With the Four of Coins coming out, for many of you, you've been thinking about this person, thinking about this conversation, thinking about them, not wanting to let them go. They're in your heart, they're in your mind. Many of you might be even a little bit obsessed about having this conversation. It's in reverse. So it's almost as if what you are thinking about having a serious conversation over some confusion, feeling like you got stabbed in the back, wanting to clear it up, thinking that you're speaking in spirit, in truth. With all of these cards in reverse, the Four of Coins is letting us know that your heart space is going to tell you that right now you can't trust what comes out of your mouth, because you're going to be operating from your head space and not your heart space. This is mistrusting what you are thinking, okay? Many of you may feel that you had lost this person. You may feel that you don't trust having a conversation with this person. You would be 100% right, because whatever is going to come out of your mouth with regards to a serious conversation, think again, because it's like this person, because they are your twin flame, knows that it's not going to be a good vibe. It's not going to end well. And for many of you, as you drop into your heart space, your heart is going to tell you you can't trust a serious conversation that you want to have. You think it's going to recover, it's going to help you recover, balance out this connection. Actually, by not doing it, is going to put you in recovery. Yeah? It's going to almost push out any negative, low vibrational conversation that it may not be in your intention to have, but it may end up unfolding like that. because you're operating from your head space and not your heart space. Very profound message. And where's the symbol? See, this is what I mean. Capricorn. Could be dealing with the Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart. And look, the Devil card is the major arcana for Capricorn. So this is just giving me affirmation that you overthinking this person, wanting to have this conversation, is actually, if you had the conversation, you would be going towards this person where you think the conversation is going to balance things out. It's actually it's going to make things worse. And it's like this person is either waiting for a sign or waiting for something before they talk to you, possibly about how they feel, because it's like they know that whatever you've got to say is going to be coming from a place of fear, anxiety, confusion. It's like many of you might end up tripping over your words. Your victory, your abundance, your recovery is actually not saying anything. How interesting. All right, let's have a look and see what your advice is. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your advice? Thank you. Well, look at that. Your advice, breathe. Didn't I say that in the past, where you have spoken up because you're all about balance, you're all about harmony, all about communication, right? Okay. But have you jumped into a conversation without breathing? And then it ended up not turning in your favor. Learn from the past. Breathe. Inhale stardust. Exhale magic. And that magic that you are exhaling, I feel, is within your heart space. It's almost like you're being guided to be still and say nothing this weekend. That is where your victory comes in, and that is where your growth and the miracles become endless, because taking that moment, even if it's 48 hours, 24 hours, before you say whatever it is that you want to say, can make all the difference, because it's like you're being guided to balance out yourself. That's where you have recovery. Yeah. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, thank you. Oh wow, a lot of messages here. Dark side, don't hide yourself away. Absolutely. So you're being guided that for many of you, it could be your shadow self popping up. That's why you're being guided to connect with the infinite light. Don't let whatever it is that confused you, or something you're regretting, or this negative vibration, don't let that overshadow the light within you. Okay, breathe and let Spirit Bear protect you and root out anything low vibrational or negative that will come out of your mouth, because you are in your head rather than in your heart. And then dream, wish upon a star. Yeah, dream about what is it you want for your future. What is it you want with this person? See the bigger picture. Don't hide yourself. Wish upon that star and allow divine timing to unfold. Reevaluate. In the starlight sky, we still look for the falling stars. So many of you, it's almost like you're being guided to reevaluate what you want to say, because for many of you, it's like I feel that you may be feeling or be inclined that by speaking, you are catching something, you are nipping something in the bud. You're being guided to reevaluate that. And your final card, let your light shine through. You're being guided to let your infinite divine light shine through a serious conversation that, quite frankly, may not go in your favor. Instead, let your light shine, the love, the peace, the harmony within your heart space. You will probably do more this weekend by being still, breathing, thinking positively, and not hiding your light, not holding on to a serious conversation that actually feels like it's going to drudge up a low vibrational situation that this person just wants to put behind them. Operate from your heart space and let your light shine through. You will yield better results by waiting and connecting with your heart space. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you, Libra. If this resonates, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of love, peace and light. Let's move over to our beautiful Aquarius now. Okay, so Aquarius, for you we have the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. Now, I am picking up that many of you, there's something that you're being guided to learn from the past that has got you kind of all a little bit twisted up. It's almost like you've got this conflict that's going on within yourself, and it feels as if it is to offer this person over here a token of your love or an apology. This person might be waiting for that sign or green light from you, wanting you to come forward. But many of you, you might be in your headspace that you're overthinking it and it's creating internal conflict. You're being guided with the Wheel of Fortune that this is a fated connection, and it is fated perhaps for you to reach out to this person with an apology, with a token of love, or giving them the green light. That is what opens up the miracles. It feels as if you're being guided to see a bigger picture other than your internal conflict. Aquarius, your card says collaborate. I feel that you're being guided to drop into your heart space, collaborate with the inner light within you, and allow Spirit Bear to protect you, to remove any kind of negativity that's got you conflicted, because you're fated, it feels, to come towards this person with a token of love or with an apology. Yeah? Let's clarify. My angels and spirit guides of divine, thank you. Yeah, whoever you're connecting with the Knight of Coins, this person is solid. They are grounded. I would say that they may be a bit slow to come forward. It feels as if they're waiting for a green light from you. Yeah, they are still, yeah, I knew it. This person, whoever you're connecting with, okay, is spiritually stagnant at the moment. There's obviously something that has gone on that you are definitely conflicted about talking about taking action. I feel that they do want to talk about it, but they are either not a greatest communicator, or they are just waiting for you to reach out and give them the green light that you're open to talk, so that they can release whatever's gone on between the two of you. They're definitely in their, they've definitely retreated, okay? Trying to release whatever it is that happens between the two of you, reflecting on it. It feels as if this person is a little bit kind of in their head and in their heart space, slow to come forward because it feels as if they're really not sure what to do. And there's the Knight of Wands. They want to take action to talk, but they may too be feeling conflicted. But it feels as if more like they're waiting for a sign from you. The Wheel of Fortune is letting us know that whatever it is that needs to happen between the two of you to come together, it is divinely guided, and it feels as if you are being guided to collaborate with divine spirit universe to find the right words, to take the right action. I feel that whoever you are connecting with, they do feel like they are a blessing. There we go. The 5 of Cups. So there was a breakup here. That's why you're conflicted whether or not to reach out to this person with a green light, a token of love, or an apology. And they are umming and ahhing whether or not they should reach out to you. Still, they may be trying to release you, but they can't get you out of their mind. But this person is slow to come forward. This person will think of all different angles, think of every different perspective before they reach out. And so I feel that the Wheel of Fortune is basically is divine intervention. And it's like you're being guided to come out of hurt, pain, of a breakup, of a disconnect. Because look, you're holding 2 glasses that are intact, but you're not seeing that. You're focused on the broken glass. Allow Spirit Bear to come in and remove that internal conflict, that low vibrational energy. It's not serving you. Yeah. The King of Swords, it feels like it's this person. You felt like this person either said something really cutting that that left you disconnected with that 5 of Cups, but the 5 of Cups is like my breakup, feeling disappointed, really sad, really let down. And it was something that this person had said. I feel that they know that they need to release it. They know that they've reflected upon it. They don't know what to do. And that's why they're waiting for a green light from you, a small token that you're open to talk. Yeah? Yeah. Whatever this person said, it really brought your world crashing down. I feel that you're being guided. This is a tough one. This feels really sad. I feel the energy, quite sad. You're being guided to collaborate with divine spirit universe. Certainly with Spirit Bear and your divinity within you. It's like you're being guided to release this burden of whatever this person said. Because they are trying to release it. Okay, and I feel that they do want to come towards you, but they're waiting for you to give them the green light. Very disappointed you are with what they said. It really, it really brought your world crashing down. But I feel that you're being guided with whatever they said. There was a blessing behind it. And there's a gift of wisdom. And I feel that as you drop into your heart space and release it and allow divine spirit universe to just untangle this internal conflict, that Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in both of your favors. I feel like I need to pull just a couple more cards for you, Aquarius. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you give me more information for Aquarius? Thank you. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. So it feels as if you are both being guided to put the work in, but to put the work in by listening to your heart. Yeah, because that is where the miracle will happen of putting the work in to heal this connection, heal whatever disappointed you, whatever made your world come tumbling down, that has now left you with this internal conflict. For some of you, just to call it out, there may have been a third party that you may have suspected. But I feel that, like, so for example, because this could be competition, yeah, you may have felt that there was competition for this person, 3 people in the connection, and this person could have said something quite blunt and cutting, like, don't be ridiculous, or I don't know, something a bit worse than that, but that it really impacted you. You're being guided that both of you need to put the work in, learn from the past, okay, and release whatever is conflicting, or if you feel that there is competition, you're being guided to collaborate, because with the 9 of Cups, this person sees nothing but abundance, happiness with you. It's almost as if with that 1 cup there, you are their 10th cup. And it feels as if they do want to put the work in. I feel that they know that they were a little bit blunt with you, and that they said something that hurt you, that really disappointed you. And I feel that they're trying to release that because they've reflected upon it. But they're slow to come forward. It's like then they may not be great to talk about their emotions. So you're being guided to drop into your heart space and listen to the light within you. There's the serious conversation. And you're being guided to fight for this connection and not be defensive. Wow. So a serious conversation, I feel, Aquarius, by you collaborating with your heart space, the divinity with you, enables you to see things from a higher perspective, to collaborate with this person and have that serious conversation. It feels as if it will result in the 2 of you wanting to put the work in, and that is divine intervention. You don't need to be defensive. It feels as if you're being guided with the 7 of Wands to fight for the connection. All right. Okay, let's get your advice now. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your advice messages for the collective of Aquarius? I mean, thank you. Wow, wow. And then we've got the sun. Beautiful. Rise to the occasion, Aquarius. Rise to the occasion. The sun in tarot represents a victory, abundance, happiness. Divine has so got your back. But this is a time for you to connect with your heart space and rise to the occasion. Let go any internal conflict. Fight for what you want. Listen to your heart space. It will give you a different story that you've told yourself. And that's where your victory, abundance, and happiness comes in. And look at that courage. Wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. You've got the courage to rise to the occasion, to bring about victory, to rewrite what you have told yourself about whatever this person said. It almost feels as if you've got the wrong end of the stick. And then we've got outer space. Yeah, take the time to heal, grow, and expand. So it's almost as if whatever this internal conflict is, or you feel that if there's outside competition, you're being guided to rise above it. Connect with your heart space. Listen to what your heart is telling you. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. It's almost as if you're being guided to heal within yourself, to then allow that to expand and radiate out into this connection, which brings about miracles that are endless. It's like what's going on internally, allow the time to heal that so that that can radiate externally. It will impact your external connection. You've got the courage for this. You've got the courage to let go any internal conflict, anything that you was disappointed about, and rise to the occasion. Okay, there is a big turnaround here with whoever you're connecting with. I feel that it requires you to connect with self first, and then divine spirit universe, your heart, will basically lead the way to reflect what you want with your outer space, what you want to expand, what you want to grow, which is miracles that are endless. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aquarius. If it resonates, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads and loads of love, peace and light. You take care. Bye-bye.